Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, April 14th, 2022. Let's start with the Forex calendar review. Data from Australia dominated the Asian trading. Unemployment rate from Australia increased to 4%, which was better than expected. 3.9%, and employment change decreased to 17.9 thousand, while the previous reading was 77,000.4. Part-time employment change as well increased only to 20,000, while the previous reading was 121,900. So pretty much bag of a mixed data, skewed towards the negative from the Australia. However, this is not the key event of the day. The key event of the day is the European Central Bank interest rate announcement scheduled for release Q2, together with the deposit facility rate and the marginal lending facility. The ECB is expected to keep the interest rate at the level of 0%, together with the deposit facility rate minus 0.50 and the marginal lending facility at 0.25. 2:30, there is a ECB press conference scheduled, so it will be interesting to see what the ECB president has to say about the current inflationary pressures in the Eurozone and the future monetary policy. During the New York session, we got data from the US that are the most important ones. Retail sales are scheduled for release 2:30, and the market participants expect a drop. An increase from 0.3% to 0.6%. We got some kind of a job market data as well. Unemployment claims and continuing claims are scheduled for release 2:30, together with the import price index and the business inventories. University of Michigan inflation expectations are scheduled for release at 4 p.m. and at the end of the day at 4:30 we got the natural gas shortage change, and at 7 p.m. Back a huge US recount. At the end of the day, just before the close of the New York session, we got the FOMC member Loretta Messner to give a speech. So pretty much busy day today, and I think we should start with the Australian dollar and then we go straight to euro. Australian dollar daily time frame chart is showing us a very nice reversal from the level of 7,662. Big pin bar made at the top of the rally is always an indication of something else going on the market. So we got this pin bar here, clear and simple to find, and we got the bearish engulfing pattern confirmation, 4 days of a sell-off, and then just recently the market has found a support around the level of 7,393, just above this long-term trend line as well. So this trend line marked in orange will act as a technical support for the market. The horizontal support is seen at 7,363 pips and 7,319 pips. So this is the current situation on the Australian dollar. It's back to the ascending channel. It's still above the long-term trend line. Is still inside the positive bullish territory on RSI. So the sentiment is still kind of a bullish. It's not very strong. 53 points right now only. So, well, that's nothing impressive. However, it's still positive, and we can have some kind of a bounce here on the Australian dollar very, very soon. So the outlook remains bullish. Euro dollar, what is going on the most traded pair in the Forex industry? Euro dollar daily time frame chart is showing us bullish engulfing pattern after this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days of a decline. So we got bearish engulfing pattern around 1.1167 and bullish engulfing pattern around the lows from the 7th of the March at 1.0809. So right now we are still inside of the descending channel. This channel is as you probably know, this is a long-term channel. It's been more than it's almost a year. This channel is almost a year right now, so it's very important from the technical point of view to keep an eye on this channel. However, there's the other thing here on the chart. We are now trading in the range. The range is between the double bottom. It looks like a double bottom ahead of the ECB interest rate announcement 1.0809 and the highs around 1.1180. 5. So this is the, let me just put the level here, there you go. This is the current zone of the congestion zone, as I call it, where neither bulls nor bears are really in charge of the market, except of the long-term trend, which is down. So the bears has a more chance for market to really push it in the desired direction, which is of course down for bulls, for bears. Sorry, and bulls are trying to bounce. However, the next target is 1.0947 technical resistance, then 1.1002 technical resistance, and then just the zone between 1.1106 1.1185. so this is almost 80 pips zone. This is of course supply zone here, so we need a breakout out of the channel above the zone in order to say, okay, the downtrend might be terminating and we might see some sort of the short squeeze or even the trend reversal towards 1.1487. However, we are still below 1.0947 ahead of the ECB interest rate announcement, so please don't get much excited just yet. So euro dollar, Japanese yen. Euro to the Japanese yen, it keeps going up just like the dollar to the Japanese yen, which means the euro is being bought here and the Japanese yen is the one that is losing a lot of the market dominance. Please consider this V-shaped massive reversal, 124.40, 137.55. It's 1,300 pips. Rally, big rally backed by the RSI. Of course, right now we are still above the very important technical support at 1.3412. so this is the technical support. Right now we are trending above this level, so please consider this level as the important level of a support. Let me just change this color to green as well. So we got the support here, local support around 1.3432. A lot of this levels below are still the levels of a technical support. So right now let's just change the color in case the main technical support didn't really hold the bearish pressure, which is of course 1.3412. We got still some other technical supports that you can see on the chart right now. So we got this technical supports here, but the momentum is still strong, the momentum is positive, and the momentum is apparently getting the bulls are getting more momentum to break above 137.55 towards the next target, which is around 140. So please keep an eye on the euro to the Japanese yen is still bullish with the current key technical support 134.12. And last but not least, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is bouncing. Bitcoin is bouncing after almost 19% of the correction. There you go, 18.61 to be more precise. It's even 18.68%. So almost 19% correction. We got the bullish engulfing pattern. However, we are still below the short-term trend line, below the technical resistance 42,616. So we need to see a breakout above this level in order to see a test of the technical line of the trend line, sorry, and then of course we need to break above the key support zone, supply zone 44,409, 45,811. So as long as we trade where we are right now, as long as we trade around this, let's say this zone here between 42,616 and the lows at 39,265, the outlook remains bearish. Bears are in control of the market. As we can see here, there are still we got the trend line on the RSI there you go, we got the trend line on the RSI, and it's very, very clear that the bears are in control of this market, as long as there is no breakout above the level of 50, and then of course first above the trend line and then above the level of 50. So we should expect more downside to come. This is just a pullback. It looks like a pullback. As long as we trade below 42,616, the outlook remains bearish on the Bitcoin. Next target for $37,051. So this is my analysis of the key markets ahead of the key event of today, which is the ECB interest rate announcement. If there is a hike on the ECB, the market will start buying euro like no tomorrow, basically. So please keep an eye on the ECB interest rate announcement. If there is a surprise, we might see a big moves today on the euro related pairs. So please keep that in mind. 2:30 ECB interest rate announcement. It's worth to keep an eye on this event, and then of course there is a ECB press conference. It's worth to listen to it and to hear what the ECB president has to say about the current monetary and future monetary policy. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.